Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show. I want to tell you about an amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home, or maybe downsizing, or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good evening.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Mr. Hefner. Where'd you get that jacket?
I love this. You'd love this company. You got to hook up with this company.
Is that a robe?
No, it's not a robe.
Is it a smoking jacket?
No, it's not a smoking jacket.
It's just a jacket.
I wear this on stage a lot now too, because it's so light and it fucking pops on stage. One Bone. Mush, can you bring those up?
I've seen them before. They're all over Facebook. One
Bone Company is for big guys. They have shirts that fit guys like us. You know what I mean? And I mean, their t-shirts are rocking. This jacket, they got hoodies, they got all kinds of awesome clothes for big guys.
Can I tell you something I like about them?
Yeah, there you go.
They have fat guys wearing shirts. They don't have all guys all like Batista, all muscled out wearing their clothes. So you can get an idea of what a fat guy is going to look like in that shirt, because there's a real fat guy wearing it.
Well, if you click on the thing there, tease. Or shop now, whatever. It has. So you can look at all these fat dudes. But if you
pick out your body type, pick out which guy represents you the best.
I would say Scoop.
Let me see.
Scoop is up top. The Scoop.
No way.
Scoop. That's
your
me.
V-neck. Your V-neck.
Dude. Your V-neck. No, your tank top. Your tank top.
I'm tank top. You're V-neck.
Yeah.
Scoop's got titties and a belly. Mush is
right.
high low.
Well, Mush is. I know. Mush wants to be Sam short sleeves hoodie.
That's Joe Russell.
That's us up there. Just put our faces on the top.
If ever there should be a sponsor of the show, it should be a Fat Guy's Clothes website.
Well, these guys actually hooked up with me, and they sent me this, and they sent me a T-shirt, really cool T-shirt. And then I went and bought a few things. Yeah, you got to go check them out. If you're a big fucker, they're awesome. Good material too.
One of these places was like,
oh, can I say something real quick about them?
Sure. She was so sweet.
What I learned look at, see, you can see they have the list of, see their belly. You know what I mean? So you got a 52-inch chest. The belly's 48 down there. The belly's 50. Because fat people or chubby people, we get, our sizes don't fit. It's like our stomachs are bigger than our waists. It doesn't make sense. And our legs.
You're Scott, and Mush is Gianni.
Yeah, and
you're in my mind, I look like Lee.
Yeah,
but I really look more like a taller Scott.
Yeah, or Gianni.
Yeah.
Or actually, you're a Tony W.
I wish I was a Tony W. Look at that guy. He's just big.
Yeah, Tony W is like just a football player. Scott is just, he's definitely me. Lee is like Galvin.
Yeah, Lee is like Galvin for sure.
Yeah, Mush is Gianni with Jake's belly. But the reason why I like these, and I learned this when I was on the Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll TV show, the ladies in the wardrobe department, I told them, I go, look, I have to have these certain T-shirts from DXL. They're tall. So when I raise my arms, my fucking stupid stomach doesn't stick out. I learned that from Louis C.K., by the way, because he's a fatty. And he's
a Lee.
Yeah, he would get his size shirt with the tall. So when you do stupid stuff on stage, your stomach doesn't. So they go, look, we'll do that, but we'll also, you have a nice shoulders and stuff. So let's customize it. So they would custom fit my top half.
Yeah.
Right. So it wasn't all loose and goosey. Because when you buy a big shirt, up top is fucked up too. So they would customize the sleeves, and so it would look nice up top, and then it would be the regular down the bottom, and that's what these shirts do. They're a little tighter up top.
Once you have a custom suit made for you, you can never wear a suit off the rack again.
All right, there's me right there.
Yeah,
I'm Tony C.
I mean, he's a little dumpy. You're not that dumpy.
There's also Julian.
Maybe I'm Julian.
I think Julian's 6. Well, maybe. I think I'd be more.
Because you're a belly fat.
Right now, I'm a
Julian.
Julian.
Just chubby, like big piece of shit fat.
Well, that's the one you brought up there. Go scroll. Go.
Look, there's Mush's friend that does the jerk off party. That dude's name is Carol. Like, he didn't have enough bad shit going on. He's almost 500 pounds, and they gave him a girl's name.
Well, it used to be Carol. Now it's Sean.
What?
Hey, now he's.
Oh, I thought you were being real.
Hey, now
Homeboy is a 7X. That is why bother buying new clothes? You don't have much time left.
Jesus Christ! What you should just slip into the couch.
Well, this is supposed to be the best picture of him, and even then, like his sleeve is going up his crack.
I mean, just look at the edema in his legs.
No, just look at his little tiny feet.
Look at him. He's like, maybe if I get tattoos, it'll hide the fat on my arms. It's not working, Carol.
Well, come on, Carol. I'm with Carol. Let's get it together, man. Let's get those little hands and those little feet match in the middle.
Listen, Carol's legs are gonna start spitting water soon.
Come on, Carol's trying, man. You don't know Carol. Carol, you should definitely get more than 10% off for Carol's shirts.
Carol needs to get a little hydrochlorothiazide with every shirt he buys, so he could piss out that extra water around his heart.
Oh God,
Carol's shirts that size should get 50% off because it's probably one of the last shirts you're gonna get.
Yeah. He could actually pick out what he wants to lay in his coffin in. They have all the way up to 7X. Anything bigger, they actually give you to wear laying down.
Yeah, that's a big shirt, man. You can make a shelter out of that, a primitive shelter.
Carol's the
Out of a
door guy at the
7X.
old punk club.
So yeah,
Well,
that company
I was going
is
to
pretty
say
amazing.
they have they need a model for one size. They don't have a model
What's
for
that?
this size yet.
Let me see
What
it. Let me
size?
see what the requirements are. I might throw my shit in there.
6 belly.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know if
could
I'm
do
ready.
it, dude.
I mean, I'm not a 6X.
You're not a 6X, but you're a big guy, dude.
I mean, look, I'm willing to lend my looks to the.
Dude, you're
one
definitely
moment.
You're definitely the guy on the left.
No, I'm not. That guy is that lesbian on the left. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I don't look like that. I don't have that guy's. I don't have a better body, but I don't like that guy's body. Let me see some more of these fucking queens.
Let's see.
They're never gonna send you shit.
That guy. I think I'm more like that guy.
Yeah, but that guy's not. How tall is he?
He's only 6 foot. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's about right. I'm a
Yeah.
4X.
It's Colin. Colin is calling.
It's all
Colin.
gonna happen.
It's all gonna happen. We're breaking up the phone. It's all gonna happen. Hey,
What are you guys doing?
we're doing the podcast, Calta and Kelly. It's all gonna happen.
Well, I'm walking down the street. You know how it is. Passing the bakery. You know how it is. Want to get some eats? You know how it is. But I don't go for fakery. You know how it is.
You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
That's a big hit. All going to happen is number one. And put it on pause. People forget about that one.
Let's put it on
I don't know
pause.
why. When you want to get
What?
when life is getting to you and you want to explode, put it on pause. Put it on pause. It was inspired by, I was pausing the TV one day and I started thinking about, I'll make a good song, you know?
Wow.
And I was right.
My Lord. I
Put it
don't
on
like
pause.
putting it on pause. I hate putting it on pause. I really hate the other one.
You know how it is?
You know how it is sucks.
I like them all. I believe they're hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna happen. I'll give you this. It's catchy because I find myself singing it.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
they're all catchy because, you know, what it's like anything else. When you first listen to any song, you know what I mean? Think about the first time you heard like the Carpenters, Rainy Days and Mondays. You're like, what the hell is this nonsense? But now you're like talking to myself and feeling old. That's the same thing with my songs.
You think around 10 years from now, I'm gonna be walking through a park and be like, you know how it is, you know how it is, and
Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
I pray for that.
All right, well, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I hope it happens and you just kick a rock and go, that bastard. I'm dead like 6 years, but I'm still haunting you from the grave.
Nice. Well, all right. Well, have fun getting your baked goods. What are you gonna
Thanks.
get?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just walking past this. I never even saw this bakery. It's called Billy's Bakery. So I'm going to look it up and see what they got in there.
It's gonna be terrible unless Billy's gay.
Probably is gay.
Well, if Billy's gay, it's gonna be great. If it's just a guy named Billy, Billy's an insurance adjuster's name.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah.
baker's name.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
Coach's name.
All right. What?
It's a high school football coach's name.
That's true.
It's a defensive coach in college. In a small southern school in college, Billy's a defensive guy.
Billy Warner.
Bill Warner, exactly. You want a brownie, Mike?
I need 4 brownies. Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys. Later.
Bye. He's so funny. Put it on pause. Ugh.
Put it on pause is good because he repeats it. Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
I don't like it. I was trying to sing some songs today. You know, like the rain is always coming down on me. The rain is always gonna see. The rain is always coming down down on me. And we will never get an umbrella, you and me. What do you think?
I'll allow you in my band.
Yeah? Yeah, I would love it if we saw just
Did you make up that song?
just two dicks. Yeah, why? You like it?
Not really.
I
I like glam rock Bobby myself.
I like glam rock too. You like when I love it. I was up in it started back up in New Hampshire when I was on Titty Mountain Highway going through the sun. Who's that? Your wife?
Yes.
Hi. She looks so you and Joey, I swear to God, you guys look exactly alike.
You think?
Well, it was half of your head, like I couldn't see the rest, and your eyes and yeah, absolutely. You have the same eyes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way prettier.
Can we see a nipple?
Oh, thank you.
Can we what?
Can we see a
I
nipple?
don't want no.
No. All right. Everything okay?
Yeah, I was looking for Juliana.
Hey, you want to hear a good song?
Okay.
When things are going really bad and you're getting stressed out, put it on pause. Put it on pause.
Was that the song?
Yeah, put it on pause. Put it on pause. Try it.
hate it.
You're not really singing it.
You're laying down in bed. It's all gonna happen.
How about this song? The rain is coming down on me.
Look at her face like somebody farted at her.
The rain is always gonna see. The rain is always coming down on me. And we don't get umbrellas. Never get an umbrella. You
Put it on pause. Put it on pause. Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
You sound like you have some kind of mental deficit. You're not really singing.
Yeah, he's just screaming.
No, he's talking about you.
Me?
Yes, put it on
Put it on
pause.
pause. Put it on pause.
Yeah, you're like
That's not a song.
That's a fucking smash written by one Colin Quinn, and I think he's got himself a hit. Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
I want to airbrush I want to get the phone out of your hand and put a big penis because you're holding your pinky out like this too. I got my Moderna today.
All right, I gotta go. I love you. Oh, you guys want to do a show together? It's cool. Bye.
I would do a show with her. I love her.
Yeah.
Dude, I got the Moderna today.
You did? I didn't. That's not good. You should have consulted me first.
Why?
Because I heard that the Johnson & Johnson thing that they said yesterday was not true, that they have 200 million Pfizer shots are about to expire. So they had to hold all the other ones back and make everybody go out and get the Pfizer ones, and that the Moderna ones may have already expired.
What?
Yeah, you're going to find out there's some shadiness going on here in the next couple of weeks, but the Moderna is the one to stay away from.
You're fucking lying, dude.
Okay.
You're lying. Who's they and where'd you hear that? You're saying that just to fuck with me. I know you.
Lou said she hopes the rain that comes down on you is accompanied by lightning. I'm not fucking with you. The Johnson & Johnson got suspended yesterday, and the real reason is not because of blood clots, 6 out of 600 million. It's because of the fact that they have 200 million Pfizer shots that are about to expire. So they need everybody to get the 2 Pfizers instead of the one Johnson & Johnson. Meanwhile, the Moderna is the one that they're really having problems with, and they're saying not to get the Moderna shot.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Put it on pause.
Greg
Put it on
Shepard got
pause.
it Tuesday. Everybody got it. Did you see what the guy wrote?
He's
when I was singing, he goes, "Does this cause cancer?"
Hey, Jeffrey Blake.
Yeah, what's up?
I heard the same thing Jeffrey Blake said that because I got the Pfizer, I got to go for my second one next week, and now they're saying you may need a third Pfizer.
Yeah, dude, Moderna's fine. And here's the problem: I don't have shit, dude. I got a sore arm. I'm done. Believe me.
I was sick today.
When I got the stupid virus, I felt for 2 days I felt a little chills. It's fine.
I woke up this morning. I was having a hard time taking a deep breath.
Yeah.
And I was freezing, so I took a hot shower. That made me lightheaded. Then Amanda took my temperature and I had 100.4, and that was after I took Advil. So I was like, "Fuck, am I getting sick?" So I don't know what's going on, but I gotta go. I got my shot 2 weeks ago, and I'm due for the second one. I don't know why I'm getting sick now.
You had 104 fever. Are you lying?
100.4.
I couldn't sleep. Was it Monday night, Tuesday night? I woke up at 5:30 in the morning because I was like this, like I couldn't breathe, and I went and slept sitting up on the couch like a fucking the elephant man.
I'm getting one of those Sleep Number beds.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to help a lot of the reflux and all that other stuff.
You just buy a bunch of pillows and do that.
Yeah. You can't bend it all the way to try to blow yourself.
You can't.
I mean, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Well, why don't you try to if you put pillows up under your feet and pillows under your head and then bend the bed, I'm sure you can get close.
Thank you.
Yeah. What was I doing? I called into Jim and Sam this morning.
You did. I don't like that. That doesn't make me happy.
Why?
You don't just call into my show.
I called into your show the other day.
I called you the other day.
You what do you mean? You want me to just call in? I would never do that. I would never interrupt your show like that.
If you were listening to the show and you were like, "Oh, I have something to add here that would be funny," and you called in, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. You know why? Because I don't think sometimes it fucks up the show, and I don't want to step on Galvin, Spanish, everybody else's toes. Do you know what I mean? When you call me, they mentally in their head go, okay, cool. But if I just call in and they're going to be like, all right, Bob, we get it.
No.
Yep.
Dude, do you know how many times we'd be doing something and all of a sudden we hear Bert's theme song start playing? And we're like, oh, Bert's on the hotline.
What? What did you say?
When we'd be talking and all of a sudden we hear Bert's theme song start playing.
What Bert has a theme song?
Yeah, because he calls in a lot.
I don't have a fucking theme song?
When's the last time you just called in?
What the fuck does that mean?
What should your theme song be, Bobby?
It's all gonna happen.
Rain is coming down on us. The rain is gonna be free. The rain is coming down on us. And there's nothing we can do except be me.
Did you learn that in your meeting? I feel like that's some sort of Christian rock.
No, what do you mean?
I feel like there's a Christian rock band.
No. Greg
His
said,
rain.
this is causing spots on my skin. I fucking blame it on the rain. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but different.
You think it might be a little bit like The Who too?
What do you mean?
Rain on me.
No. This is not, are you calling me a fucking patronizer?
That wouldn't be the right word.
Are you calling me a patronizer?
Not even close.
Are you calling me a plagiarizer?
There you go. Subconscious plagiarizer.
I called him.
Rain on me.
Oh, listen to you.
I got the pipes, buddy.
Hey, listen, pal. So I called into Jim and Sam this morning, and Voss was on with Chaz Palminteri, and I didn't want to call while he was on with Chaz because, number one, I didn't want to ruin it. Number two, if I call in, he'll switch Voss will switch it all to me. Catch on fire, and then I'm done, And so I know that he goes like this to Chaz. He goes, well, what do you need to do your one-man show? And Chaz goes, a chair. He was trying to make a point. Like, all I need is a chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he still doing that?
I think he's got a new one or so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I guess he is still doing it. So Voss goes, have you ever thought about doing it at comedy clubs? Chaz goes, why would I do that? And then, of course, Sam and Jim just pounce on it. They're like, why would he do it? He would never be able to make money. And he's like, yeah, but the theaters aren't open anyways. Why? I'm just sitting there. So when I called in, I'm like, you're the dumbest person I fucking know. I go, you want Chaz Palminteri to work Comedy Zones doing the Bronx Tale?
Did you know
Voss,
that's about him?
Yeah, he saw a murder.
Yeah, but that his name is Colagino?
I did not know his name was Colagino, but I knew the whole thing was about him. But he wrote a 5-minute monologue about that for his theater class.
Yeah.
And then they loved it so much he wrote a 20-minute, 15-minute one, cut some time out of it, and a year later he had that show, a one-man show.
I've had him on the show a couple of times. I love him.
Yeah.
And he told me, he was like, yeah, Colagino, they call me Chaz. That was me. I was like, you date a black broad and all that stuff? He's like, yeah, it's all autobiographical.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Am I echoing?
No.
A little bit.
A little bit. Like I said, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's great. He kept bringing up Chris DiStefano, who Voss has a thing with from the HBO Max thing, because DiStefano kept saying Voss is the reason he bombed. Because he didn't open the crowd as the host, which Voss was. He didn't open the crowd up enough.
Right.
He went up, and then after DiStefano, Voss went up and was like, "Come on, everybody, let's go, let's get it going." You know.
Yeah, I'm hearing myself a lot too now.
What'd you say?
Oh, the echo's getting a little worse.
Yeah. From me or from him?
Let me check something real quick. Checking. I'll mute one of you and then see what it's Bobby.
Checking.
It's always me, dude. Why can't you fix Mike's fucking thing?
I mean, his isn't broken.
By the way, do you want to know what my problem was with my mic yesterday?
Yeah, you were talking into it. Dude, come on. I was.
It wasn't plugged in.
But what was Joey doing down there?
Well, he plugged in the board, but the processor wasn't plugged in, so none of the sound was coming to the board.
Dude, you sounded great on your thing.
I think I sound great now.
You sound great. You sound fantastic.
Rain on me.
Apparently, Voss is saying he has black mold now from that leak.
My arm.
He doesn't know.
He did. He has mole. He has he has to spend $4,000, I think it is now, on getting the mole removed from.
Why don't you sell one of those paintings to make the money?
Oh, dude, I just watched this thing on Netflix about painting the Gardner Museum in Boston back in 1990. There's a small little museum in Boston called the Gardner Museum, and it looks like a regular plain old building from the outside. It doesn't even look like that much, but on the inside, it's this beautiful French architecture. The woman who made it basically said, when I die, if you change anything to this building, it is every piece of art in here is to be auctioned off and given to Harvard University. So they haven't changed the fucking thing. Everything's the same. And you walk in, and each gallery is a room in this massive house in downtown Boston, over Comm Ave, right? So in 1990, these two guys dressed as Boston police officers went in, and the two security guards basically opened up the door for them, and they said, you have a warrant for your arrest. Put your hands behind your back. They handcuffed the two guards, and then they said, listen, this is a robbery. And they tied these two idiots in the basement. They went upstairs, and they took a Renoir. I believe they took a bunch of paintings. I think they took 18 paintings in total. One of the paintings was the size of a stamp.
Right.
And they cut them right out of the thing, just a razor blade. They didn't even try to unscrew them. Just sliced them right out. And they never found out who it was. When they thought that the
problem
mob
is what do you do with the Renoir? You can't hang it anywhere because everybody's gonna be like, that's a stolen Renoir everybody was looking for.
What they did was these gangsters would use them to get out of jail free card. So you have this painting that is priceless, a Renoir that they need this back. So they would say, okay, I will give you these 2 paintings back, but I'm out. I'm with my kids on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and the FBI would do that. They did it with one of the guys that was an art thief. They did it with him. He had a painting. He negotiated. He goes, I'll give you this paint. I'll get you this painting if you let me out. They were like, okay. They reduced his sentence, time served, blah, blah, blah. He's on the streets. So that's what they think was going to happen. But a bunch of events happened. So the guy that they were going to get out of jail in the Boston mob, who was pulled away when so it was 2 of the gangs fighting each other. He was in jail. His part of the Italian mob wasn't going to survive if he didn't get out. They were going to use this painting to get him the fuck out. The guy wound up dying, getting murdered. They found his head in the back of a
That's the other problem.
back of a car and next to Santapios. He like melted in the trunk. He was there for like a month.
Whoa.
And so that guy wound up dying in jail. So that part of the family just fucking fade away. And all the guys that were supposedly in on this heist wound up getting murdered or in jail. There's one guy, he was like a young kid when he went to jail. He just got out and he had 7 years knocked off his sentence. And they don't, all of a sudden he went from 2035. He's out now.
Wow.
So they don't know why.
Yeah, they know why.
He gave up or what he did. But they never found the paintings.
Somebody has it. Did you see that documentary that they have about the stolen Brady jersey from when he won the Super Bowl with the Patriots? The one where his mom was there. It was I think the last one that he wore with the Patriots that he won. They stole his jersey out of his locker. And
I remember that.
Yeah, well, there's a whole documentary on it about how they tracked it down and how they figured out who had it and how many of those guys, like they had locker room tape that they had to look over. I mean, there was a lot of shit, and then they had to find out who had it and how to get it back. Yeah, there it is. And it was dealers, and dealers were starting to notice it, and they were noticing that when he was wearing it, he had dirt in certain spots, and then you'd see guys have it in the background with the same dirt, and then they end up tracking it down. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was a Rembrandt. Sorry, Rembrandt, not what did I say?
Renoir.
Sorry, Rembrandt. Thanks, buddy. No, I'd love to see that. Where is that?
I want to say Amazon or one of those. I mean, I don't remember what it was on, but HBO or something.
And here, the funny part about the let's see if I can find it. Was it Rembrandt? Yeah, Rembrandt. Sorry about that. His paintings. The paintings, what was it? Jesus in the sea or something? Jesus in a boat. I don't know what the fuck it was. This is a beautiful painting, but it's kind of funny because he would put himself in these paintings.
Yeah.
And he stares right at you. So you can't get a good a thing. Mush, see if you can put it up. It's I think it's Jesus something. Christ. I don't know.
Jesus calms the storm.
Okay.
No. Christ, Jesus in the storm. Yes.
I just said that.
Jesus calms
you did.
storm?
Sorry. No, in the storm. Yeah.
Jesus calms Christ in the storm of the Sea of Galilee.
Yeah, that's it. But if you look, it's so funny because it's all these people and they're struggling and the boat's about, and Jesus is just calm as shit. And then you see this one goofy looking dude staring right at you like a fucking Andy Cap fucking cartoon. It's weird as shit. Do you pull it up, Mush?
Is this the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Jesus doesn't look calm to me. He looks like he's saying to the guy, "You shitting me? I told you we shouldn't get on this boat."
If you scroll in, he looks calmer than everybody else. Look at those other guys grabbing shit, holding on to ropes. Okay. See all those guys? Okay, now look at the guy in the blue shirt. You see that goofy dude just staring at you?
He's holding onto his hat.
But that's Rembrandt right there. He put himself in the painting. So that's him. That's
He's like,
his,
what's up? He's the only one that knows where the camera is. What's up?
he's looking right at the camera. That's his first selfie ever made. Right?
Look at the three guys like, we fucking told you this is a bad idea. And Jesus is like, what do you want from me? I'm fine. I'm the son of God. I
He's
already
like,
died
don't
once.
worry
Come
about
back."
it. We're gonna get there. I can't explain now, but I am the son of God. Don't worry. And Rembrandt's like, who's that guy painting us from that other boat?
look at the guy that looks like his head's on the wrong body.
Where?
The guy that's touching Jesus, the one behind him. This is a good podcast, Bobby. We look at famous paintings and try and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Look, we should do that. That's a great segment. Look at the guy
Look at
behind
that
him
guy.
holding his dick.
That guy's head's going the wrong way.
His head's going the wrong way, but he's holding his pecker. He's
Yeah.
He's jerking off behind Jesus's back.
And the guy in the yellow looks like his knees all scabbed up.
Which guy's that?
Up here.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It looks all eaten up. What about that guy doing nothing behind Rembrandt? That piece of shit.
yeah,
Just sitting there, take it and just gonna die.
Keep it down.
he's holding on.
Look at this guy
DJ,
poking
like-
out of the shadow right here.
Yeah, you see a little angel
Where?
figure right there.
Where?
Right where Mike just had the thing. Right there.
There's a guy there?
Look at the angel wings. Looks like an angel looking up.
Are you guys out of your fucking
I
minds?
see a little face right here.
I see it.
Well, you know, he does. They x-rayed one of his paintings that got got stolen. And I believe it's Rembrandt and a girl, but they x-rayed it, and in the middle was a child running, but he painted over it. I think because the child died and it was too painful for the people. So he painted over the child. And but that's yeah. So those
Have you ever-
paintings, I believe, and I believe the chat was saying I couldn't get the chat just went too fast on this. But were they saying that then they never found these paintings, right?
I couldn't find anything they did.
Have you ever been to the Louvre? Did you ever go to France?
I've never been to France, but I've been to I've been to a bunch of I went to a museum in Belgium. I love museums. I love them. I've been to museums all over this country. Especially when we went to art school, we had to go to all the museums in Boston. But yeah, I love sitting in front of something that somebody did. I mean, you know,
You got to go to the
thousands of years
Louvre.
ago.
The Louvre will take you a whole day, if not more, to go through, but it's worth it. And then the Mona Lisa's there, which is surprisingly small and unremarkable.
Well, it's a fresco, right?
No, well, I mean, if it's in a frame, it's in a frame.
It's on a wall. It's from a wall, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's on a can on paper, but it's in a frame. It's not actually on a frescoed into a wall now. But when you look at it, it's so much smaller than you always thought it would be. And you get there and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I know.
But there's so much other shit where you're like, holy shit, look at that. It's pretty amazing.
I love that though. I love when you see a painting and it's just
It's
like,
painted
what
on
the
a
fuck
plank.
is it? What is it?
It's painted on a plank.
Yeah, it's a fresco.
I don't like the way you said that. Like I didn't know.
Why?
What I was talking about.
No, not at all, dude. I'm just you're so sensitive today. I love it.
It's a fresco.
I really did say it like David. It's a fresco.
It's a fresco.
Anyways,
Do you have any Dogecoin?
no, I was gonna get some tonight.
For real? I was like, don't get it now. It's taking off now.
Yeah, I was gonna get some tonight. Why I shouldn't get it tonight?
Wait till it goes back down.
When's it gonna go back down?
Let me see what it's at right now. Hold on. Oh, it's
What
at
if
18
it doesn't
now.
go back down?
It'll go back down. It'll go to at least a 12. It's at 18 now. I have 23,000 shares.
So what do you got? How much money did you make?
I made
Buy the dip. What does the dip?
the dip is when it goes back down. I have not. You would think that having 23,704 shares, I'd be rich. I have like almost $4,000 worth.
How much did you spend?
$1,200, $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
not
a-
it's not great. But if it goes up to $1 a share, I'll be in good shape. If it goes up to $5 a share, I'll be in great shape.
Yeah, I bought
Um,
$30 worth over time, and now mine's worth like 135. So
Yeah, I mean, look, it's climbing. If you bought it low enough and it climbs even
Well, so
halfway.
should I not wait? Should I wait or what?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't buy it today. I mean, it's at an all-time high today. I would wait till it goes down a little bit. Wait till it goes down to
Isn't
like
that the
12,
one that
13.
Elon Musk said to buy?
Yeah, but then he fucked us.
Oh.
Then he fucked us. He told everybody to go buy it, and then while everybody was getting all excited and buying this stupid coin that nobody even knows what it is, he
went
went and
and
bought
bought
$1 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Yeah, and now
Fucked up the
Bitcoin's
whole market.
nuts.
What?
And now Bitcoin's nuts, right?
Bitcoin's nuts. So I tried to convince my wife to buy Bitcoin. I was like, let me take $100,000 and buy Bitcoin, and we can set it where we won't lose the money. If it drops back down, we can just bail out. I don't know. I'm scared. That was at 52. It's at 62 today.
I'll give you some money. Let's buy one Bitcoin together.
Okay.
What do you want to
Calta
buy?
and Kelly Bitcoin. We'll put in 30 grand each. We'll buy one Bitcoin.
All right, so I won't buy one. But listen, I
You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. Let me see what it's
I'll
at
buy
right now.
I'll buy a piece of your Bitcoin.
Bitcoin right now is 63. It already went up from yesterday or from today.
Yeah,
It's at its 52-week high right now.
Yeah,
But you need to wait until it goes back down to like.
it's not going to go back down.
Yeah, it totally will. A month ago, it was down at 51.
Right.
And then it went up to 59, then it went back down to 57.
I want to. Can you bring up another painting, Mush, so we can review it? I would like to review it. Bring up the Mona Lisa. I'd like to hear Calta's review of Mona Lisa's face.
The original Karen.
Bitch has never moaned. I bet that bitch could be getting her pussy eaten while that paint was being taken.
Dude,
Could you imagine?
They said that's him. That's Da Vinci in drag.
What'd you say?
Da Vinci, and that's what Da Vinci sees himself as a woman. That's why he's smiling. Didn't even know there's a dick under there.
What does Da Vinci look like, though?
Not
I mean,
like
could
that.
you imagine? If I had to deal with, if you met a chick and she had just silk, just shitty bangs like that.
Shitty bangs and porcelain skin,
And no
and
titties.
double chin.
Somebody zoom. Can you zoom in on her no eyebrow, half a face?
Oh,
God!
wearing
Come
a
on, go
hairnet.
on. Let's see. Lord, man, what they thought was fucking pretty back then, huh?
I don't really think
Holy
they thought she
shit.
was pretty.
You don't think she? Why would they have the Mona Lisa?
What do you mean?
And he really just fucking flaked out on the rocks in the back. I mean, no detail at all.
Oh no, scan out. That's great background. Pull out now. Pull out and you can see
it's
it.
small.
Yeah, it is small. You see the whole
Yeah,
city.
but it's not that. Look at that road. Max could paint that road.
Oh, hey,
Look at
you
that
one of those
road.
guys? I could have done that.
No, I'm not one of those guys. I'm looking at it.
Why
I
did
just
she have
love Melissa's
diabetes?
reaction.
What?
Melissa.
All right, look at. Can look at that
Yeah.
little. What did she say?
Why are her fingers so red?
Yeah, but what's that little lump right there on her hand?
Where? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Zoom in on her
Oh,
fingers.
look at her fingers. That's in somebody's butt.
Yeah, look at that little lump right there. Oh my God. Oh, you get really detailed if you go in. Mush, go in. See that little lump right there?
Yeah, she got carpal tunnel.
Those fingers would be perfect to go in your bum, though. Look at the way they go
Little-
really small and then they just get fatter as they go up.
Like the other end of a carrot.
Hey, go up to her blouse, her chest. Oh my God. Can you zoom in there? That is amazing. That detail's fucking nuts, huh?
That's pretty good. What if it
Look at
spelled
that.
something in there and we never noticed before?
What if it said Calta and Kelly?
It's all gonna happen.
It's all
Yeah.
gonna
Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
you know her nipples are atrocious.
I don't think she has nipples. I think that's him. There's not even any cleavage there. I think
Let me
that's
see.
him.
Scroll up to his face. Her face.
Look at the eyes. I was like, guess what, fucker? It's me. She's wearing a lunch lady hairnet.
How weird is that? That you scroll into her eyes. There's no in the eye. There's no scroll over. Just get the eyes in the middle. There's no little wrinkles. It's almost like the eyes have been protected.
And
Isn't
she
that
doesn't
weird?
have any eyebrows.
She has no eyebrows, and you see the wrinkles in the paint from years.
Yeah,
There's none of that in the eyes.
that is
Isn't that
interesting.
weird?
She's got a little melanoma inside the corner of her nose too.
Yeah. I mean, that's just atrocious. This woman is not pretty at all. She's wearing a veil too. Go up to her hairline. I want to see that hairline.
Maybe the whole thing's a wig. Maybe she was in a fire. Oh, look at that greasy hair.
God. Oh my God. You know she smells.
Yeah, it smells like bacon grease.
Yeah, they probably do use some type of animal fat to keep the hair down.
Oh, lard.
He painted the veil though. That is amazing. Look at that. I mean, look at that. That's a human being painted that. That's fucking nuts. I bet the smell was awful. Absolutely, Melissa.
I bet her vagina smells great though.
I bet her vagina smelled like a pond.
If you like garlic in the sun.
Yeah, her vagina
Like
smelled
cloves and turtles.
Ugh. Yeah, it smelled like a fountain. Let me see. Can you zoom in on the background?
Oh, which part?
I love that we're just trashing paintings.
She does have
The forest in the background.
Nice little lips on her.
She has the same chin as Mush. Mush, let me see your chin.
Let me see.
You.
Turn to the side.
Boner Lisa.
Mexican Lisa. How do you say Lisa in Mexican? Lisa Sadro. Zoom in on the background. I want to see the stupid mountains in the back that he didn't fucking care to paint.
That's good shit.
Yeah, zoom in there. I want to see that road. Let me see that road. That is, I mean, amazing.
It's all right.
Yeah. Is that where is this broad from?
I don't know where she's from. I don't even know that she's real.
Mona Lisa was real. What are you talking about?
Mushy Lisa.
Mushy Lisa.
I don't know that she's real. You don't know that she's real. I think she's Da Vinci in drag.
What are you talking about? Mona Lisa is real.
No.
What are you talking about? The Mona Lisa.
The painting is real.
Is a half-length portrait painting by Italian artist Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nope.
I know. Considered a masterpiece, architecture. The Italian Renaissance. It's been described as the best known, the most visited, the most written about. Blah blah blah. The painting is probably of the Italian nobleman Lisa. Oh, it is Lisa Gherardini. Gherardini.
Get out of here.
Wife of Francesco del Giacondo, and is in oil on a white panel. It has been believed to have been painted between 1503 and 1506. Motherfucker. However, Leonardo may have continued working on it as late as 1517. It was acquired by the King Francis of France and is now the property of French Republic itself on permanent display at the Louvre, Paris since 1797. That's how old that fucking museum is?
No, that's how old the painting is.
No, the painting is from the 1503, 1506. Okay, The Louvre, it was been property of the Louvre. No, it's been property of the French Republic of it. So it says, okay, Mona Lisa is one of the most valuable paintings in the world. It holds the Guinness World Record for the highest known insurance valuation. Well, how much do you think that is?
Oh God, it's priceless. 500 million.
100 million. 100 million insured for 100 million. Look at this. We're learning about paintings and everything on this show.
Put it on pause. Put it on pause.
The title of the painting is known in English as Mona Lisa. Comes from the description by Renaissance art historians Giorgio Vasari, who wrote Leonardo's undertook to paint for Francesco del Gaggiano the portrait of Mona Lisa. His wife, Mona, in the Italian, is the polite form of addressing, originating as Madonna, similar to Mama, Madame, or Milady. So Mona is basically Madame, Milady, Mama. You know,
Mamacita.
This became Madonna, and his contraction Mona, Modana, Mona, or Moderna. I had Moderna today. The title of the painting through traditional spell is Mona. Okay, there you go. So there you go.
We learned a
She
little.
did exist. It was that dude's wife, and he was contracted to paint it. So there you go. That bitch is
I don't
real.
know if I believe that.
What do you, this is the fucking, just the guinea in you. I don't get it. And you know how many people have scratched foots and backs with that thing you just put on your mouth? Man, I've used that.
You've not used it.
I've used that one.
This one's new.
That is not new. I know
It
you're
is
saying
new.
that.
My
It's
daughter
not new.
broke my old one, and she bought me a new one.
That's not true.
I swear to God.
Swear
It's a
to
guinea.
God, my name is Michael. I swear to God. You don't believe in God, so that means nothing.
It's true.
Why don't you believe in God?
Because I'm an adult.
I don't even know what that means.
There's no facts to support
Yes.
the idea that there is a God, a heaven, or an afterlife.
Really?
It's the adult version of Santa Claus. We tell kids, if you're good all year round, fat guy from the North Pole is going to come bring you gifts, and he delivers gifts to all the kids in one night. Chimney or not, he finds a way to break into your house and deliver you gifts. But you have to be good. Oh, this works for them. Hey, you guys, you have to live good lives. And then when you die, you get to go to this awesome rave party in the sky where a bunch of hippies are there waiting for you and all your dead family members, and you get to live in paradise for the rest of your life. It's a crock of shit. I know. I don't want to disappoint you people who are banking on it. When you die, you go in the dirt, your body decomposes.
Mm-hmm. What about your
worm
soul?
food? There is no soul. There's no soul.
So what makes you you?
Your brain and your human characteristics.
So your brain makes you you.
Yes.
I don't understand that. Explain. Well, how does your brain?
Because your
make
brain
you?
in an adult human gives you the power of free will. You make you. You make decisions that you make. You do the things that you do. You choose your physical activities. You do everything by sending electrical pulses from your brain to parts of your body. That's how you move.
Right.
That's how you act. That's how you do things.
So you don't believe in spirituality?
I do. There's a difference.
Well, what is the difference?
I believe spirituality is kind of like a defragging a computer. Get too bogged up sometimes, and sometimes you need to chill out and you need to get inside your body and relax a little bit. That kind of
Inside your body. What do you mean?
Like you need to detox. You know when you have too much shit building up, you need to kind of let it out and chill out. I also believe in karma. You do nice things will happen to you. Positive breeds positive. Don't worry, Greg. We're not charging extra today.
Well, there you go.
I'm sorry, but I'm right.
I don't think you should say that.
I won't if it upsets you, but
It does not upset me. I
clearly
think
it does.
I'm sorry, but I'm right is the dickiest thing I think anybody can say.
I'm sorry.
Imagine if your wife said that to you. If you were having an argument with your wife and you felt like you were right, and she was like, I went, and at the end of the argument, she was like, "Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm right."
We had
What
a
would you do?
long conversation yesterday about. I actually initiated. I went to her office and I said, "Let's talk about this shooting that happened," because I knew she was going to think opposite of what I did.
Your
And she
wife.
told me, my wife. I said, "It's a sad situation that this kid was killed. He didn't need to be killed. This woman grabbed the wrong weapon. She's doing a job she shouldn't be doing." But at the end of the day, it would have been better off for everybody if she just would have went for a gun and shot the guy, because he deserved it. He was fighting his way out of police custody. He's got a history of violence and possession of illegal firearms. He's got a history of fleeing from the cops. The minute he tried to flee from her and dive into the car, she had every right to stop him to protect him from hurting other people, including herself. Now, dumb fuck starts with the whole, "Oh God, I shot him." Well, now she's bringing it upon herself. But she just shoots him. I'm fine with that. I don't want the kid to die, but if it's when it comes down to it, it's one human being versus another human being, and neither one of them want to die. She's doing the right thing. He's doing the wrong thing. Without him doing the wrong thing, it doesn't even happen. And my wife gave me the whole systematic racism speech, and but she's kind of right, but still not in this situation. That's not the case. So I'm only going to judge it by this situation.
Do you think cops should only be allowed to use their tasers?
No.
Like non-lethal weapons?
No. That's insane. We should fear cops a little bit.
Why do the cops
if we
in England
didn't, then
don't
we'd
have
be doing
guns?
bad shit all the time. Why what?
Why do the cops in England don't have guns?
I don't know. Just because they don't have guns doesn't mean they're not clubbing people to death.
It's way harder to kill somebody with a
Nobody
club.
has guns in England.
Yeah.
Right.
That's here. The idea was that our government, we will be allowed to have access to the weapons that our government has access to, so that we cannot be controlled by them. And although that military will always beat us, we still could fight back.
Right.
Wolverines.
Right. Well,
no, I don't believe in reincarnation. You die, you die.
I would love it if you came back. If you died and came back as a cat, and I bought that cat.
Bring that sandpaper tongue over here.
Yeah. I think it's weird that your wife thinks like that, though. I don't know.
My wife is a social worker. So my wife is around low income people more than the average person. She sees what the family life is like, and she sees a vicious cycle of people going through the same things over and over again. She also reads a lot and she does a lot of research. She's got a very good point about neighborhoods that were formed for housing for low income and black people and Hispanic people, and how they kept them further away from other neighborhoods so that the other neighborhoods could flourish. It was completely racist. And she's right. And we definitely have a problem. There's some racist fucking cops out there. No doubt about it. Some cops are assholes. Majority of the cops I find are cool. If you're cool with them, they're cool with you. But if you commit a crime, be ready to get shot in the ass. That's what cops do.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. Like, I don't really get pulled over by cops anymore. I haven't been fucked with by cops since I stopped doing fucked up shit.
Right. But they're going to say to you, well, that's why you don't understand it, because you don't know what it's like to be black and be pulled over and have to worry immediately that no matter whether you're innocent or guilty, you're going to get your ass kicked or go to jail or get killed just because of the color of your skin. And you can't argue that, because a lot of that has happened. There's a lot of racist people in this country. But I don't think this was one of those cases.
But cops can be very the tone of a police officer is very fucking cunty.
Yeah, but they have to be. They have to be in control.
No, I know. Let me finish.
Sorry.
I understand. I'm just saying that it's very dismissive. It's very it strikes a core with you as a man to be talked to like that in front of your wife or your friends, like like he's better than you, and because he's a cop and you're a bitch, and whatever you did, it's like fuck you. You know what I mean? And I understand that, they're scared every time they pull somebody over. But there's nothing better when you meet a nice cop. When a cop is like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Listen, You know what I mean? When it's just a little, it puts me at ease. But when a cop comes up, all alpha, all fuck you, and yeah, listen, and it's like, dude, now you're fucking with my manhood too. Now I got to sit here and puss out in front of you, or I'm gonna have to suffer the consequences. I don't like that shit. Now, when I get pulled over, I'm 10-2. My uncle's a cop, 10-2. Yes, sir. No, sir. But I've been pulled over by a couple guys, and it's just like, wow, that guy in life is a piece of shit. Shouldn't have a badge.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be dealing with the public.
I've been pulled over by shitty cops before, and I got pulled over by a guy. He goes, "You in a hurry?" I go, "No." He goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" I go, "No." He goes, "You in 72 and a 55. I go, "Okay." And he goes, "You keep driving like that." And blah, blah, blah. I go, "All right, I get it. I don't know why you're yelling at me like I'm a little kid. You give me a ticket, give me the fucking ticket. That's it. I'm not fighting with you. Here's my driver's license. Here's my registration. Write the fucking ticket." I had a cop pull me over one time and go, "Do you have anything in this car that could hurt me?" He was asking. He's not allowed to ask if you have guns, and I go, "Yeah." I go, I can hurt you with a lot of things in this car. I'm pretty skilled. I can pick up this piece of paper and paper cut you. And he was not amused. Like I was just trying to be like silly and like, yeah. But I gotta tell you, most of the cops. I was saying this on the other day. When I get pulled over, 90% of the time they run my license and they come back and they go, "All right, Mr. Calta, have a good day." Because there's some note in there or something that says this guy will talk shit about you for the next 5 days if you give him a ticket, and they let me go. And
no, most cops I get pulled over, they know me from Opie and Anthony, or stand up, and one of them will be like, "Oh shit!" And as soon as they get your name, all right, dude, listen,
yeah, and that happened to us when we were down here. Me, you, Jim, and Tony were in the car, and I got pulled over for running a stop sign. And the cop was like, cop didn't know me, didn't know Jim, didn't know you, but he was still cool. He just let us go.
Yeah. And you had a gun.
I did have a gun legally. I don't even get fucking nervous about that. They go,
now, here's the thing with that lady though. It's like, how the fuck, how dumb do you have to be to know that you're holding your fucking piece? You're holding your gun. It's a different weight. It's a different man.
She was thinking about not dying. She was thinking about stopping this guy from hurting other people with the car. She was thinking about the fact that he's got a charge for illegally having a firearm, that he may have another one in the car that he's diving for. That's what she's thinking about.
Dude, Lou Garrett knew when his bat was off, the weight was off by a fucking like a half an ounce. He knew when the bait he would go to Louisville and hold the bat and goes, "This is you got to take like a half ounce off of this bat." Okay, because that's his weapon. That's his thing. You grab a gun, you know your gun from your stupid taser gun. There's no way.
I don't think that she did it on purpose. I think she reached for it, said taser, because that's probably what the protocol was, and then realized she had a regular gun. I don't think by saying taser she was trying to fool everybody and make it think, oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I think she just did the wrong thing because she was scared and she wasn't like she had a time for logic.
Can I see the video real quick before I know we got to take off, but
yeah, for love of God, it's fucking dinner time.
Yeah,
huh?
If we show the video, it will get us taken off.
Yeah,
all right, I'll watch it after. You don't want to see it?
I saw it 1,000 times already.
I've never heard a fatter plea for help. It's dinner time. Let's not watch the. Can we not watch the video? It's dinner time.
It ruined my meal.
Dude, you just made me sad. You made me sad and excited. Dawn's making homemade pizza. Dun, 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 dun. Will the rain come down on me? Will the rain make me see? Give me clarity. Give me what I need to love you more.
Put it on pause.
All right, listen. Today's Calta and Kelly. Woo! Today was fun, man. This was a great show. I love just shooting the shit with you, you son of a bitch. We learned about art. We learned about Mona Lisa was actually a real person, and she was not that pretty.
Let's see. What's the over under? Can you hear that? He's cutting a hole in the ceiling. What's he over under on?
I hope fucking like money starts falling out of the ceiling.
Me
that
too.
You forgot about.
Me too. What is the over under on me and Lewis fighting
Tomorrow? I don't think you will. I don't think you will. I
think it's more likely that I instigate a fight between him and Metzger.
If that happens, it's genius. I mean, genius.
Yeah.
But but you doing that, Lewis might be like, you're trying to make me fight with him, and he might fight with you. So you got to be careful. All right. Tomorrow. What time tomorrow?
I'm not doing tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. Mike is not doing tomorrow. He has off. So we will we'll be back on. I actually have Max's game tomorrow. His first baseball game. Uniform. He got his uniform today.
That's right.
And
What number?
I mean, I didn't see the back yet. I am so excited. Carmine's Deli, which is my favorite fucking deli around here, is sponsoring his team. I'm gonna save this shirt forever. I'm gonna bring him in there for lunch with the shirt on. Yeah, this guy runs a deli. He closes at 4. I walk up to his name's Bob too. I go, why do you close at 4? He goes, why not? What am I gonna do after 4? He goes, you had lunch, you had breakfast, go home.
Dinner time.
Have dinner with your family. That's great, the best.
What time is his game? Like, what time are we gonna go tomorrow?
5:30 is game, so I gotta go before. I gotta go at like same time today.
Well, you want to go early?
Maybe 1.
Yeah, I like the 11 o'clock one.
11 o'clock I can't do because I have a writer's meeting. I have a writer's thing tomorrow.
Oh, shit. All right.
I'm good for whenever.
At, 10 o'clock. So what time you want to do this? We can do this after. We're putting the fans through the shit. Everybody's watching. Hey, man, I hope you guys had a great day. We'll figure it out. We'll either be going at 11 o'clock tomorrow or 1 o'clock. Is 1 o'clock good?
Yeah, I can do either.
Okay, so then we'll be going in there. We want to thank all the ladybugs for coming in here. Remember to check out tomorrow. Is going to be a great episode of Mr. Calta, Mike Calta show. Luis Gomez and Kurt Metzger will be on. What a heated show. I'll be up listening. Having
you
some
call
cereal.
in?
Huh? No, I'm not fucking getting involved in that. No, dude. Nope.
Why, you're afraid I'm going to ask you which one of us you like better?
No, I'll fucking pick you. Listen, no, not at all. I am standing back in my seat watching from the bleachers, baby. This is going to be a good one. I don't want to be in the ring. And then after, when you come on the show, we're going to have clips. Mush is going to get clips. Right, Mush?
Yep.
And we'll be going over. Look, the fights are great, but I like the after fights. Our show, the Calta and Kelly.
I don't think we're going to fight tomorrow. Lewis has been on the show one time before when you were on, and he was a really good guest. And I think there's a lot to talk to him about. There is our fight to talk about, and then we'll move on. I think we'll be fine. Plus, I already got him locked in with his MMA training while he's here. I've already done a nice thing for him, so he's coming in knowing that he's welcome here, and we'll see how it goes.
Perfect. Tomorrow, make sure you subscribe. Hit that button. You're watching this on YouTube. You didn't pay a dime. You're just here. We're entertaining you. We're just giving this out. This show every day for a year. Calta and Kelly, 1,000 pounds of funny. #1 best friend. The best thing to come out of the pandemic. I mean, you can't fuck with it. We got a solid fan base. Our fan base, the ladybugs, are fucking incredible. Anybody who's joined the Patreon knows that once you become a ladybug, you're ladybug for life. But you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make a comment. You put us on the algorithm. You get us in front of people. You get the word out there. Also go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If you want the Friday show, we do an extra show for Patreon Ladybug fans only. And you can watch all the shows live, be in the chat, be part of the show. We rely heavy on you guys. And then we have the jerk off party on Saturday nights, the JOP. Gonna get a JOP. You get to come in to Zoom with us Saturday nights only if you're a member of patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Mike V. Suarez He is the producer of the show, but he's also a very funny stand-up comedian. He's going to be with me Sunday at Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. At what's the
The Mock
gig?
Chunk Opera House.
Monchuk Opera House this Sunday. Me, Joe Russell, Vinny FBI. I'm bringing Robert Kelly and friends. Go to Instagram.com. Robert Kelly, at Robert Kelly live on Instagram. You can have all my dates. All the information is right there. Royal Grove in Nebraska next week. I'm at the Newtown Theater the week after at Newtown, PA. Then I'm East Brunswick, the Square Mall. I'm in front of the fountain. Just go where the fountain is, right? And then they got a shoe store right there. And then next to that, I'll be there at the mall. And then the paper mill, making paper.
I love that you have a show. It's called Robert Kelly and Friends, but not his best friend.
But not his best friend. We should have put that on there. And Mike Calta tomorrow. You got to check it out. Get the app. Mike Calta on the Bone app. Or just go. It's right on your phone on the Safari. Listen to tomorrow's show. What time's Lou coming on?
Lou is coming on at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
He's a 9 o'clock tier level comedian.
Oh, why? What? See, this is the shit. Okay, now, if you want to support, you want to show it, like Lou did the other night when you come to the club, get your Calta and Kelly shirt. There it is right there. See that little ladybug on the podcast? That's you. Calta and Kelly, that's us. That's a scale. 1,000 pounds of funny. God bless you, my friend. God bless you, even though you don't believe. God bless you, my friend. God bless you.
He's like Neil Diamond. You're coming to America.
There you go. I got to get that code up. I'm going to get a code up for tomorrow. I'll call the guy right now. I want you guys to have some money off of these so you can get this gear. Wear the gear when you come see me, and Mike live in Tampa. I want to see the Calta and Kelly shirts represented, the ladybugs. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Boo.